What's going on, hikers? In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some pieces of gear with you that you've been missing out on this whole time. Now, our mission here is to help you increase your quality of life while you're out on trail. So hopefully this video does that. Our first piece of gear on today's list, it is the hang time hook. Now you can use this in a hammock or a tent, and basically its job is to hold your cell phone. And if you hang it on your hammock, it's really simple. You just put it on the ridge line running above your head, and then it's gonna hang there and hold your phone. Now in a tent, if you wanna use one of these, what I have seen before is people like to run just a piece of zinget or something like that, running across the maybe 2 loops on the top of their tent inside, and then you can still hang this up in there. Now, this piece of gear and all the pieces of gear I'm going to talk about today are going to be linked in the description below. So if you click the little arrow below this video, you can check out those links if you're interested in buying any of these products. Let's go on to piece of gear number 2. It is time to accessorize. This is the Nemo Tensor Alpine version, and this is not our second piece of gear today. This is the pad that our second piece of gear pairs with. That piece of gear is a Nemo pump sack. Now basically the way this works, and you can make your own for your own piece of gear, whatever pad that you have, or possibly just buy one, but you blow into the top of it from about 8 inches to a foot away, and then you roll all the air down through this valve into your pad. Like I said, you can do DIY on this, or you can just buy one, but I'll tell you, it takes me from like blowing these pads up with 20 breaths to literally like 3 breaths. I'm not joking whatsoever. So these pump sacks are an absolute lifesaver, especially if you know you're going to higher altitudes, because I don't know about you, but me at 13,000 feet, I get out of breath just walking. Our third piece of gear is actually a combo. It is, and I know I'm getting some bad luck here, but it is an ultralight umbrella made by Gossamer Gear. Now, this video is not sponsored at all, but this is the Ultralight backpacking umbrella that they sell. This is the lightest umbrella I've ever had. Makes me pretty excited about backpacking in the rain, sleet, snow, all that, because it's gonna keep it all off of you. Pair this with a rain jacket and you're in business. Now, what I like about it is they also sell this umbrella clamp and then a little attachment that goes with it just to hold it in place. And basically, all you gotta do is just stick the umbrella in the clamp, and then now you can wear the backpack and it's gonna hold the umbrella for you. And that right there, hands-free, walking with an umbrella in the rain. I mean, walking in the rain is never the funnest thing, but you know, it doesn't get much better than this if you know that it is gonna rain. If you don't have one of these and you just wanna take a regular umbrella with you, that works perfectly fine too. I've had to stop twice and go into like a Dollar General and get an umbrella on the way for a trip because I knew it was gonna rain. Get out there and still get in it. Our fourth piece of gear today is this set of utensils by Gerber Gear. And no, they're not making baby food, okay? They're making backpacking gear, and it's actually 4 pieces. Now, one of them I never use. It's like their bottle opener, can opener, whatever. I'm never gonna use that, but they also come with a long spoon, a sport, which you can see has a lot more trail patina than the long spoon because I want to have the fork there too, and that pairs perfectly with this little spatula that comes with it. I love this thing whenever I'm frying some eggs in the morning or something like that, or if you want to pair them together, it's got this little slit at the top, and then you got some tongs. I can't tell you how many times me and my friends have used these to flip some steaks out in the backcountry. I mean, they're one of the most handy things laying around. Just this little spatula paired with a spork. So I'll link this in the description along with everything else, like I said before. But Gerber Complete Onyx, I believe it's called. Our fifth piece of gear, you can put to work for you at home or out on the trail or anywhere. Take it to work with you. It is a pocket bidet. And this pocket bidet is super easy to use. You literally just fill up a bottle with water, or if you're out on trail, if you really want to be risque, you can use the bottle that you're drinking out of, and then you just stick the pocket bidet in there. It's pretty much leak proof. It's got these little O-rings or washers or whatever they are. Flip it upside down and squeeze it, and then out of this little slit, you're gonna get water. And you squeeze that, and get all the nether regions down there and clean yourself up. Take some toilet paper too though, because you're going to want to pat yourself dry or wipe yourself dry while you're out on the trail. But pocket bidet for the win. Used it today at home. I love this thing. Our sixth piece of gear today is perfect for that crisp weather. It is half-finger gloves. Now these gloves, these are actually Simms fishing gloves. I think Outdoor Research also sells a pair like this, but I love having the dexterity of my fingers while still having gloves. It also has like this little rubber part to help you grip stuff. Now the bad thing about these is they're fairly expensive and they'll only last one season. So I have to buy another pair of these every year. But Mr. Backpacking with Jason, sir, Backpacking with Jason, he has a YouTube channel as well. Check him out. He showed me these and I've been buying them ever since. I use them every day while I'm going to work. If it's going to be cold out, or like if I'm riding the motorcycle, I'll actually put these under my leather gloves and it helps keep my fingers a little bit more warm. Our seventh piece of gear. Oh, this takes me back to my childhood. You're never gonna guess it. Did you guess it? No, you didn't guess right. Walkie-talkies, and you're like, there's no way I'm taking walkie-talkies out in the woods with you. Well, let me finish. I leave these in the vehicle, but if I'm taking two vehicles, like a couple of weekends ago, my wife and I went camping with Miyagi on the trail and his wife Trips. Keep one in one vehicle, one in the other, so while you're both driving, you don't have to text back and forth, you don't have to call each other. It's super convenient because you're just breaker 19, do you come in? Green Bandit, over. You know, it's fun. Plus, I mean, you can't beat it. I guess you could take these in the woods with you as well, but they're just cheap two-way radios. I don't know really what the limit would be, maybe a mile or so. But I would highly suggest just going to Walmart, getting you a pair of them, leave them in the car. That way if you're out with friends, it'll be very convenient for you. I want you to comment below and tell me some other pieces of gear that I left off this list. If you enjoyed the video, give me one of these, subscribe to the channel, and kick the notification bell for the latest notifications. We'll see you in the next one.